Hi everyone, welcome to your July 2019 tarot reading. Okay, that's what we're gonna do here, but before we get into it, give me 1 second. For our subscribers, that's right, for our subscribers, and you can do it too. It's really easy. It's super easy. We're gonna read the weather poem, okay? Because it's fun, and it goes like this. Oh, and remember, if you're watching, okay, this is for sun, moon, earth. If you're cross-watching, that's like your earth sign. That's like, it's a person I want to be with. Okay, remember that. For your earth and rising and Venus too. Okay, cool for Venus. All right, so let's get into it. General readings, take what applies. You throw the rest out, okay? Center of the galaxy is a big black hole. It'll take all that stuff. Doesn't resonate. Our demolition company takes care of it, people. Okay, here we go. For all of us now, here's our weather poem for August. It goes like this. These are the climes that fry men's souls. Sweltering! Parasitoid meteors light up the night sky with letters. Ooh, it's cool. I could put on a sweater. Summer's buglows blow their last call. It's time for Leo, Virgo, all the blessings that come with fall. Okay, thanks everyone. It's so happy and nice to have you here. I want to wish everybody the best in peace, prosperity, bliss, abundance, joy, happiness, prosperity, health and wealth. They're one and the same, right? Okay, enjoy guys. Let's go. Let's get into this. And that's a big warm welcome to all of our friends out there in Aquarius, right? Sun, moon, rising, cross-watching, Venus. Welcome, Aquarius. I've got your cards well shuffled. I've just given them one last flip through here, and then we're going to cut them for you. And I want to wish all of our Aquarian friends the best in all things, always. Okay? Here we go. Let's just get all the cards out, and then we'll start flipping them and reading them. Okay, Aquarius? And, hey, I have a good feel. I just want to, pat on the back for Aquarius for the amount of resiliency, endurance. How else could we call that? About the way that you've been reflecting back to the universe, your abilities to handle it, to be strong, and to be growing at the same time, despite maybe a butt ton of adversity, entering into your life in certain areas. You definitely felt it through these retrogrades in the Cancer season. But let's see what August has in store for you. Start out with the bottom of the deck. Thank you, bottom of the deck. You are correct. This is the reading for Aquarius. The star card is here I think just reaffirming what I mentioned. Thank goodness for you. And as well, make sure that level of appreciation for matters of self, your own initiative, your own drive, your own action points towards reaching your goals. Take a moment for you, whether it's treating yourself while you're out and about or just treating yourself in finer and more subtle ways in regards to an affirmation or something of that nature, letting you know that you're on the right track. And I feel it too as a reader. But let's see what's up at the bottom of the deck. A reversal of a Ten of Pentacles. Okay, Ten of Pentacles reversed here just could mean family planning, things of that nature. There's a lot of messages going in and out right now, I feel, through family for Aquarius. And it's contact messages, not really the deep conversations, but this is just where are you going to be on such and such a date? When are we getting together? Are we still good to, meet up and go to Great Aunt Ethel's 98th birthday and trying just to get everybody on the same page? Things of this nature, Aquarius. All right, so, your phone might be blowing up a little bit from family members, extended family, things of that nature, and it's asking you maybe to put out even more energy than you're willing to at this time. But remember, it's when your presence is there, you're desired, you're desirable. People, when they say they want you there, there's no qualms about it. They actually do. They want you to be a part of the energy. They want you to contribute to the energy, and they definitely also wanting you to learn from the energy. Even whether they're aware of it or not, they might just be doing their mundane things, but for our woke Aquarian friends, it's very much about that. So it's if someone's kind of pushing all your buttons, just remember they're doing it for ways because you're desired. They're desiring your presence and for you to be here, all right? Some of you here, it might be return to talking about reinstituting relationships or strengthening relationships as well. This is about fairness in relation for our Aquarians that have a significant other, right? Whether you're on the outs or whether things are very good with that person right now, this Justice card up in the sacral region is just asking, where is that level of closeness? Things like eye contact, bumping and grinding, or at least reciprocation through text messaging, things of this nature. the willingness to like answer in a timely fashion, to not push people off to the side, despite, you know, their own journeys. And again, communication, you know, through the retrogrades and what we're going to see, that like how it corrects into August, it's going to seem a lot more fair to our Aquarian friends in the natures that, you know, maybe like disruptions in communication and effectiveness and, you know, all this messaging, it's not going to seem so bad when you put it into context, when you realize like everybody is doing the best they can from their point of view or from their place of consciousness. So sometimes we have to literally like a little bit more tolerant, a little bit more lenient, especially if we know that it's somebody like that's trying to do the right thing, but they may be just mumbling and fumbling and stumbling for a little while. You can just kind of sit back and be like, well, you know, the process is what it is. And you have such a great awareness and recognition of the bigger vision, the bigger picture a lot of the times, Aquarius. So this Justice card as well. Make sure that, you know, throughout all this, you're taking the amount of time that you need for yourself as well. Okay, these are like for your hobbies. Some of our Aquarian friends, they might be boxing up old creative projects and opening up new ones. And others are going to be like, you know, kind of evaluating where they're at in regards to their creative processes and what kind of shifts that are going to be needed. All right. Some of you may uncover nice new levels of inspiration, but you recognize for yourself that you're just going to have to try them out. There's no sense in committing to something that you know very little about. Okay. That's just a strong message that came from our Justice card. Reversal on the Six of Cups. Okay. You may have a family member or somebody around you that is like very unwilling to let go of the past. It may as well be you. Also, Aquarius, this Six of Cups, you may just be rooted in or locked into like old ideas, and like people are growing and changing, and sometimes people grow and they change apart. Sometimes they like grow and meld into like together. But if it's past and you know like you're well past the point where the timeline, you know, to go back to a certain place or to be with a person is like somewhat sealed off, it would be like very difficult and arduous to do so. But like fantasizing is okay, but it's like has to be a part here where it's like the proverbial whip just snaps, and it snaps you back into like the present moment, or like being more awake and more like in proactive planning of the future. Okay, strong message from Six of Cups here as well. It's kind of nice. The Chariot up in the heart, right? It's giver. It's go time. Let's go. Let's get up. Let's get at her. Let's get barreling. You know, whatever it is. It's like like I mentioned off the top of the reading. You were like reflecting back to the universe all of the tests and the adversities that you've been challenged with, and you've been reflecting back to the universe incredible levels of like forward progression and strength and endurance back to the universe. So this, how I would read this, is kind of like continuing to do as such. And now when you like go through these last little part of the journey that's really bumpy and rocky, if you're doing it in full awareness that you're actually proving to yourself, to source, to the universe that you are doing these things and reflecting back great levels of strength and endurance. Virgo season, once we get to the end of the month here for August and Leo season, you're going to find that you'll be among the signs where it's like you're ready to harvest or reap great amounts of blessings as a result of your progression and your level of awareness and mindfulness of things actually wanting to come into you, being like the race is won. Now it's time for everybody to sort of stand on the podium or stand off to the side and collect their just dues, all right? Because justice is up here. So something in regards to just dues being very pertinent to this reading. Okay, Eight of Pentacles, yeah. This work has have you played out, right? This is, again, I feel like you guys are like feeling somewhat like maybe unjustly insecure in regards to your material habitat and world. You may be requiring like, wow, it's just what I'm being compensated with is not equal to that which I'm putting out. So some of our Aquarian friends are going to be looking strongly at that and talking about that, perhaps with family, perhaps with bosses, and perhaps with like maybe their lifestyle. Like some of our Aquarian friends, they may be downsizing. There may be big ticket purchases as well that could have you worried. Don't worry, if you want it enough, you will purchase it without any worry like hanging over your head at any time. Could be a car, could be a new car, could be a change in car, or just real estate deals, things of this nature that are going on, like for our Aquarians that are in the big league, okay? But again, just make sure that you guys are communicating out and remembering, you know, things like important meeting dates. When that contact list of people in your cell phone gets way too long, sometimes you just got to go through that and maybe like separate out like, okay, who are we really needing to work with, and then we prioritize that in regards to our communication. So you guys tend to make a butt ton of friends. A lot of people, like I said, a lot of people wanting to know Aquarius and be around Aquarius. And it's like you a lot of the times you won't say no, but you say yes, and then it's like, ooh, they're busy, they're disappearing. So, it can be tricky. It's a bit of a dance, I know, Aquarius. And Six of Wands up here in your soul journey, you guys are on the right path. You're being shown the right things right now. You're being subjected to the most beneficial destiny, the most beneficial path that suits you the most right now. So if it feels like a fight, if it feels like, you're gonna like, what's the point of it all? That's what this card can ask sometimes as well. When the horse rider goes out and he's leaving his town and his friends and his family and feels like he's going out on a new adventure and he's like, well, I'm not certain. I'm not certain, I would love to be able to return. And maybe even some of you thinking like, I wish I didn't even really have to go. But, it could be called for just for personal growth. But don't worry, this Six of Wands is a positive card. This knowing you're on the right track, and don't worry about the little things that you may be letting go of just for a certain amount of time, okay? Because boom, Five of Pentacles up from Source. Watch overspending. Watch worrying about these big ticket purchases and reevaluate any big plans that you have for like anything that involves any level of risk when it comes to money, finances, investments, things of that nature. This is a very spiritual card. This is very nice to see. For some of our Aquarians, they will be just like recognizing their stronger union, all right, with their twin flame, with their soulmate. It's all over the place here. Right? And it's very nice. The Six of Cups and now the Five of Pentacles. Very spiritual lower pip cards. Just bringing into like the fullness of each day for you guys, especially for our Aquarians that are with somebody special. And for those Aquarians that are not, this might be a time where you actually can pour your heart into your own endeavors for success without too much worry, in fairness, about being emotionally attached. Right? It's okay not to be. If it's not there in your working world, then it maybe means it's time to get work done. It's time to get things rolling in regards to your own personal success. Because the Five of Pentacles, it's like TNT sometimes. This is like great abundance. It's just waiting for a spark. It's just waiting for an ignition. It's just waiting for the person to become mindful to how actually it's going to get done. So all in all, these are great cards for you. A lot going on in the material world, family members and money, okay? But you guys are being asked to like stay the course or know that everything is set correctly right now for your particular path. Especially creative endeavors and the working world is huge. You're coming through with great strength and endurance, reflecting back to the universe all that you want to prove that you've moved past it now, and then there's great blessings about to be showered in for you guys here in the very near future, just due to this amount of work and consistency and persistency that you guys have had through all this, despite the testing, despite the adversity that I see. It's all coming here, and it feels like your world's turned upside down sometimes in the 3D, but you're pushing through in the correct direct directions that I think your higher self or source wants you to be at to receive these blessings. So all in all, very good cards here. Okay, well, thanks again, Aquarius. Oh, wait, don't go yet. For those of you that made it this long, it really helps the channel. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you guys just before we go as well. Just gives me a chance to just kind of tie it all together, and hopefully for you too. And if you have enjoyed these videos, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button or the subscribe button, or however you choose to donate or support. There's plenty of options in the description box down below. Look at this. Angelic assistance, angel assistance. Look at that. All these cards that have come up. The Six of Wands, the Chariot. Like, this Ace of Wands makes a lot of cameo appearances in this reading, although it's not there. And you guys pulled the Justice card in regards to your creativity, passion, spirit, and work. You guys are holding it out with a nice level of balance. And if you're feeling really like bogged down or like completely exhausted at the end of the day, just ask Source, ask the angels for the extra strength that's needed. And then you may find like things in the workday, they'll actually change to give you more opportunities to like catch your breath, relax. Like we said, go in, take that you time and do that sort of stuff. just be in communion here, and just like, this is regards to appreciation and actually the hope and faith and belief to like just voice it up there, to ask for help when need be. Okay, and those loved ones, don't worry about them. If there's Aquarians here listening that are worried about loved ones, this is absolutely this angel's turning around for a second to tell you, just like, whoa, stop, don't worry, we've got this. Please, thank you for your concern, but like the angels are like, we have got this, and we're gonna come and comfort and help and carry people through when we need to. All right. So that being said, stay tuned again next month. Join us anytime on the live streams for super chat readings and more. Okay, everyone, and our Aquarians, thanks so much. We'll see you next time.